Hey guys, it's Alex, welcome back to CollectioNeo and Statue Forum, and yes, I am finally getting around to that ever-elusive room tour. It's been a year and a half, maybe 2 years since I did the last one. I can't even remember what pieces I had on there, and I'm sure a hell of a lot's changed, but I figured it's, end of the year, it's time to show where I am, what I've got, and what the setup's like. So we're just going to get into it, hopefully about 20 minutes. Depends how much I talk, but we'll start off straight away. We've got Prime 1, Gurren Lagann, full drill. It won't fit anywhere else, pretty much, guys. It's a huge base. It's about 46 inches tall. So, yeah, he has to stay there. We've got my Bleach sword, Zangetsu. It's been a while since I've seen Bleach, guys. With an Ichigo mask. And then we go straight into Court of the Dead. We've got Shard, normal Shard. Why have you done that? Let's try that again. We've got Shard, normal Shard. Then we've got Kia. This is second Kia. It's the exclusive version. We've got the devil head displayed. And we go further down. We've got Avarkus, the Red Death. Ooh, I was putting lights on everything. Let's put his light on. There we go, one of the best light-up bases ever. Look at that thing. We've got Gethsemane, the Queen of the Dead. And then we've got Death. He's exclusive. We've got Mortigal, also an exclusive. We've got Malavestros, not the exclusive. And we've got Poxel, who is also exclusive and actually got the exclusive mask on him, which I honestly thought I'd use the reg, but no. And then we've got a little bit of space there for maybe something extra. On top of here, we've got Robbie mask from Prime 1. Little Kamen Rider figurized kit. A couple of Mob Psycho Sandies. Posters at the back, we've got Mob Psycho, we've got Berserk, we've got One Punch Man. We've got Prime 1 Ultraman from the more recent manga and anime. Still need to pick up Ultra 7 if I've got space. We've got Kaneki Man himself, Suguru. Sorry about the lighting, guys, if it does go a bit overexposed or a bit dark, but I'm not going to change it. Also the exclusive Suguru. An amazing piece that for the price, $500, the amount of switch outs, and basically a second statue. Come on. On the corner here, with the huge base, we've got the Gamera Deluxe, which is just an incredibly huge and amazing piece. I'm really hoping that Prime 1 do this Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong, and I can have a Godzilla, a Kong, and a Gamera. Down here, we've gone to the fighting game bits. We've got Jury. This is the Feng Shui Engine exclusive. You can see the light pie there. Just coming today is the Ultra Ryu, which is like the best Ryu ever. I just love everything about it. I will get around to reviewing him, guys. The face, the sculpt, the pose, the energy, just brilliant. There's Bibson. Everyone loves a bit of Bison. Great piece I've just reviewed there. We've got the Connecticut's My Shoinui, which my first Connecticut piece. I do need to review it. It's a great piece. I got it at a great price. Don't think it's really worth the $700 plus shipping plus taxes and all that, but for what I paid, I was very, very happy with it. And it's nice to finally have a quarter scale SNK Neo Geo statue in the collection. We've got King from First Figures, one of my favourite statues ever. Easily the best statue that I got the year it came out, which is a couple of 3 years ago now. Still fantastic. One of my favourite statues in my collection. I can't ever seen it go. And then we've got HMO Zero, also fantastic. So this is like my little fighting game area. I know Zero, but more of this can come through. Up top, we've got the F4 Exceed Ssj2 Goku versus Majin Vegeta. Unlicensed piece, of course, but the price, the size, and you can see it's it's nearly as big as Gamera. And then right next to him we've got Prime 1 Guts. It is exclusive, but not using the exclusive head. One of the best Prime 1 pieces ever, I think. And then we've got a little Diamond Select Sub-Zero. I picked this up for like 35 quid delivered. It's a great little piece. I'm kind of hoping that Diamond Select do a few more. I know they've done Scorpion, but I might pick them all up for a little bit of Mortal Kombat love. And then we've got the Kong Deluxe. Kong vs Skullcrawler Deluxe, I should say. Again, not using any of the Deluxe bits because I just like the regular. I only got the Deluxe because that was what the person was selling and it was under the price of the regular, so there we go. And we've got a big falling dragon there from the Eternal Clan, if I remember right. Posts at the back, we've got Naruto Shippuden, we've got the Guyver, which is actually a wall scroll that I cut the ends off and stuck in there. Because you really can't find Guyver posters. And then the best Dragon Ball Z poster, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z poster ever. And of course, in front of all there, we can just see Guyver 3, which is the regular. We've got Guyver 1, which is the ultimate with the bust. And then we've got Guyver 0, of course, with the huge T-Rex head. Underneath these guys, we've got First Figures Alucard, one of my favourite games ever, Symphony of the Night, and that is the exclusive. We've got First Figures Snake from Metal Gear Solid, of course, that is also the exclusive. We've got First Figures Saitama from One Punch Man with a little Tombury keeping him company, that is also the exclusive, actually got the EX head on. And then we've got Mugen, also for First Figures, this is also the exclusive, got the exclusive head on. From Samurai Champloo, of course, if you haven't seen Samurai Champloo, go and watch it now. Stop my video, watch that. We've got Sumai Shikichi from Terraformers. Again, amazing anime, but only the first season. Read the manga. It's kind of like Berserk. You can watch bits and bobs, and yeah, they're okay. Read the manga, get the full picture. And then we've got Aniri. Space Adventure Cobra. Cobra and Lady, of course, 1/6 Dire Army. And it comes with this awesome print. Fantastic. And then we move around to where all the sofa is and stuff, and we've got Snake Eyes. Again, Prime 1, regular version. I'm actually displaying both guns, which I never thought I would, but I'm kind of into the gun lick. Just a quick sweep across there. So yeah, we kind of got Court of the Dead, got all the big guys across the top. Fighting games and then video games and anime. I've got so much coming, guys, and none of it's going to fit. Straight up top, we've got a big Triforce logo, which I should have moved before I did the video, and Moon Knight from XM Studios. Big Ghost Rider, Celestial art, oh, just brilliant. XM Studios Black Panther. We come down, we've got the TV, Sony 4K, 49 inch. We've got Sideshow Domino, which is just such a nice statue. Before we go down, we'll go across. Tweet ahead, we've got the Batman in black exclusive, got Green Lantern exclusive, and then the regular Wonder Woman and the regular Superman. Fantastic 1/6 PCs, and then I'm just going to take a seat so we can just go through all these Gentle Giant PCs. We've got Clone Trooper busts, we've got the Commander, the Sergeant, the Captain, one of them, and then in the middle we've got the pilot, the 2 1/6 statues, which is the Deluxe Clone Trooper and the Lieutenant, who knows. I do know all this stuff, guys, I just haven't looked for a while. We've got Obi-Wan in clone armour, we've got Kit Fisto, we've got Plo Koon, that's the Captain Clone Trooper from Kotobukiya, that's the new Gentle Giant Hawkback Battalion, or the Clone Trooper in Poncho as it's known, that's just come out, it's a Premier Guild piece. And then over here we've got the Galactic Trooper, just a regular Clone Trooper, Phase 2, and the Airborne Trooper. Yeah? Airborne Trooper, yeah, that's it. And then at the bottom there we've got Commander Cody, 506 Clone Trooper, and Commander Bly, they're all from Koto. The Koto and Gentle Giant stuff mix really, really well. So if I can just get right back here, that's kind of like the main area that I'm looking at. We've got that all that to the side. So underneath there we've got Switch, Wii, Xbox, PS4 Pro, and my PS3 as well. And that's also running my computer, which is down here, with the trusty HD DVD drive. Never forget, guys, never forget. And then I've got my arcade stick. And then up this corner, I do painting, and this is where I usually do reviews. I'm actually customising a Koto Boba Fett there, just making the base a bit more Tatooine-y, so it can go with some Mando stuff when that comes in. We got my big, stupid red gamer chair, which is ridiculous. We've got a Final Fantasy Tactics poster. We've got a Mandalorian poster with a light on it. So it's kind of crooked. That Mandalorian poster is just amazing. And then this is kind of like the odds and sods space, because I've recently got back into kits and dinos and all. Just I was like, oh, let's just all throw it on here. Eventually some of this stuff might have to go to make room for statues, but I will get onto that at the end of the video if you make it that far. So what we got at the top, we've got Dan Toys, Quetzalcoatl Atlas, we've got full-size Carnotaurus exclusive, the red version. We've got the Smilodon Fatalis, which is the wet version. We've got the T-Rex bust, and we've got the Coelophysis. And then running across the top, we've got Centrosaurus, we've got the Dilophosaurus fan version, frill version. We've got Styracosaurus. We've got the ultimate in dinosaurs. We've got Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. And then behind those, not so much dinosaurs, we've got Carnotaurus, male and female, and the Allosaurus in the middle there. I hope Dan Toys go back and do a few more busts. I know they've got a couple of dinos coming out, but I'd like a few more of the busts, to be honest. I really like them, and they're really good bang for bucks. And then underneath, guys, we've got the mesh shelf. So we've got some 30-minute missions here that I've got to paint up and pose. We've got a giant frog. We've got a shark from Thames and Cosmos. I think they call these like anatomy models. Just I like frogs. So yeah, they're like puzzles we put together. So as you can see, the shelf's work in progress, or build something and throw it on there. We've got a load of HMM Zoids from Kotobukiya. Cannon Toys, Blastoise? No, that's a Pokemon, Alex. Buster Tortoise. We've got Liger Zero at the back. Liger Zero. Jaeger Zero? I can't remember. We've got Zoids Wild, this is a HMM version, and then a few Zoid Wild kits at the back, just the regular ones. Underneath here, we've got risers that I've just stopped using on something else. I should have tidied up a little bit more. We've got a couple of more Zoid Wilds, and we've got an R-Type kit, which is very cool, hoping to get a few more kits in. Like they do Gradius, they do Raiden, they do Darius. So more of them, hopefully. We've got Soul of Chogokin, Getter, Robo G. So we've got Liger, Dragon, Poseidon. Underneath there, we've got Mazinkaiser, Soul of Chogokin. And we're going to have to go really low here for these, so I'll sit down. We've got more 30-minute missions, which I have painted up. Some sand ones, some snow ones, with Tamiya texture paint, which I highly recommend. And then we've got the SoftBank metal in frame RX-78-2 1/100 kit. It's kind of a master grade style kit with metal bits. Very, very nice RX-78-2. Below there we've got 148s of Zaku RX-78-2 and Age 1. Over here we've got Figure Eyes Amplified, Omnimon or Megamon, Wargreymon on the right, Metal Garurumon on the left. Down here we've got High Resolution God Gundam, Master Grade Jester, Master Grade Infinite Justice. Yeah. I always get confused between Justice and Infinite Justice. We've got Grimgird and Vidar from Iron Blooded Orphans. We've got Spiegel from G Gundam as well. And then we've got a big one, I think it's like 124 Red Ashtray bust, which is all custom painted and stuff that I did. Very nicely done, if I do say so myself. And down there we've just got a little high grade 144 RX-78-2, because you can't have one RX-78-2, you've got to have multiple. And we've got an old 1999 Dragon Ball calendar. Yeah, that's how long I've been liking Dragon Ball. I was there before any of you, even Japan. We've got the Prime 1 calendar there, which is run out. Oh no! We've got an old Course of the Dead calendar under there, and we've got an old 2002 Go Nagai poster, calendar even. We've got Clayton Crane, Ghost Rider up there, actually signed by Clayton Crane himself. We've got a bit of Spider-Man love, of Venom, Carnage, Mary Jane and Black Cat. We've got a poster that hasn't been hung yet, which is Justice League, might get switched out. And then we've got here, we've got reflections. We've got a lot of reflections. Let's go off with the big light and see what happens. Yes, I said big light. So there we've got Conrad Agito G4 poster from the movie. Project G4 was it? Yeah. And then we've got a Conrad 01 poster, just because I like that poster. And then we've got Ultimate Article. We've got Conrad Cougar. We've got Conrad 5s and Conrad 1. All lit up, all doing their thing. And we'll have a quick 360 because all my lights are now on with the big light off. Yes, I said big light. So you can kind of see, this is where I spend most of my time. I would like underlighting for these guys on top, as you can see. Everything below's lit. So there you go, guys. That is where the collection is at the moment. And do you know what? I'm really, really, really happy with it. I'm really happy where I'm at. Every shelf's full. You know, I've got a couple of shelves free here, but obviously when you see what I've got on pre-order, which I'm going to go through in a second, you'll see that I haven't actually got the space. So I don't know what will go. I'm not one of those people who can box stuff up and, you know, leave them in the boxes. They need to be out on display. So something will go, maybe this, and then we'll reconstitute that into maybe the Marvel side and move all those guys across and have more anime here. Who knows what the future will bring, especially after this year. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to pause. I'm going to set the camera up in front of the TV because, yes, that's how technologically advanced I am, and we're just going to whip through my pre-orders, what are coming in next year, hopefully. So stick around. So we're just going to do this like this, guys, because it's so easy for me to do. Just stick the camera there. I'm going to flip through images and my pre-orders folder. I like to keep a little folder of what's up for pre-order. So first thing, Prime 1, Aptum, Omega Blast, the exclusive version. He's all paid off, ready to go. Just waiting for him to ship. I don't know where I'm going to put him. KRC Bardock quarter scale. Just love this piece. I really like Bardock, and this went up for order. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have that. So I did. I'm currently paying him off. Mezco 1/6 Conan. Love this as soon as I saw it. Bit dubious on what materials they're using, what scale it's going to be. Well, we know it's 1/6, but we don't know how big it is. 12 inches or 15 inches. It was about $250. With a bunch of switch outs, a fabric cape and stuff. It looks great. So that's on pre-order and paid for. Cornelius from Level 52. I'm a big Ashley Wood fan, and I really like this piece. I paid it off in the middle of this year, and it's been delayed to the middle of next year. With how the room is and how much room I haven't got, I might be one for cancelling that, which is a real shame because I love the content, I love the look of it, but I don't know if we can give it the space. So you might see that on the channel, you might not. This is F4, who did the Dragon Ball piece I've got, which is Goku versus Majin Vegeta. This is a Final Fantasy VII remake piece. I kind of wanted a Final Fantasy VII piece and something that encompasses quite a few things. So obviously this is all quarter scale, and you've got Cloud, Ares and Tifa all on one base. It was about $600. It's a bargain of a piece for what you're getting. So I'm hoping that's going to be my big Final Fantasy piece, my one and done. That's kind of what I'm looking for now, is kind of definitive pieces that I really like and I can stick with. So I've got no idea where I'm going to put it. Drink every time I say I don't know where I'm going to put it. An Eerie I've got about 3 pre-orders with now. This is Grimjow from Bleach. This is our first Bleach piece. Smaller 1/6 pieces, so I can probably hopefully get a couple of these to the shelf. But as you'll see as we go on, some of the pieces are a lot larger. So 1/6 doesn't always help, especially when it comes to anime statues. But I really like an Eerie. And the Space Adventure Cobra piece is just spotless. And I'm hoping and assuming that the rest are going to be like that too. Hordak from Tweeterhead. I don't know why I ordered this, but it looked badass. I've got the exclusive version with the exclusive head, which looks even better in my opinion. I really like Tweeterhead as a company, and this is their first release from this line, and it's paid off, it's done. It's $450 plus shipping. I did a payment plan and he said it's already been paid. Hopefully Tweeterhead can pull it off and get it to me as it looks there, because whether I display it or whether I sell it on, I'm sure it'll be a stunning piece just to own for a bit. Hopefully I can make room for it, and I would like a He-Man and a Skeletor. I really like the Skeletor that Sideshow did, but I wasn't much for their He-Man. This is 1/5 scale, so kind of continuing that line. So maybe, depends, by the time Hordak gets released, maybe there'll be a couple more pre-orders up from Tweeterhead. An Eerie again, this is Levi from Attack on Titan. I want an Attack on Titan piece. The figure armor piece looks incredible, but it's so huge. And I kinda, yeah. So I went for the Eerie one. These pieces, they're small, they're 1/6. I think this is about 20 inches or 18-20 inches, so not small in that sense, but it's just to have a little flavour of each anime. This is the problem. I've got my fingers in so many pies. I like so much stuff. I've got all this knowledge swirling around in my head about all these different things, and unfortunately I like too much. If I focused on one thing, I'd have like the greatest collection of that thing ever, but unfortunately I can't do that. First figure's Mega Man from Mega Man 11. I love Mega Man 11. It was a real return to form. This went up with First Figures. This is the definitive version with the Metallo enemy and the rocket. It's all lights up like all First Figures does, and it looks fantastic, and I know First Figures will hit this exactly as it's shown here. The metallic paints on Mega Man look fantastic, so I don't know where I'm going to put it. But I had about $700 of reward points for First Figures from coupons and collector's points and ordering. I ordered about 12 statues in a row off them. So all that came back. So a couple $100 went on Mega Man just to knock the price down. And that also makes I put it on 12-month payment plan, and it's like $17 a month, which is like 15 quid with like your international fees on and stuff. So 15 quid a month, it's a bit of a bargain. These little guys, I'll just zoom in a little bit on that one for you, are from Zenpunk. I really like frogs and nature, and these just look cool. They've got like clear resin bases, like little nature things. They're actually ready to ship. As you can see, they're only 6.5 centimeters high. So they're only a few inches, but they're a little set for about $100, I think. I just really wanted them, so I ordered them. They're actually ready to ship, but they can't ship from China at the minute because of COVID. But I'll probably review them. You'll definitely see pictures of them on Statue Forum, or follow me on Instagram, CollectioNeo, and you'll definitely see pictures of them on there. Everything that I'm showing here, everything that I get in, whether it's a new game, a statue, whatever, I usually take pictures and put them on Instagram. And Eerie Creations, again, this is the third pre-order I've got on with them. This is actually the first pre-order I put in before I got Space Adventure Cobra. I actually picked that up on the second-hand market. It was brand new, but I picked it up after pre-order. This is the first thing I pre-ordered. I must have paid it off a year ago, and it still hasn't shipped. I understand, I'm a really patient guy. I waited 3.5 years for my 1-3 Ninjas from PCS. I can wait a couple of years for this. It looks brilliant. As soon as I saw this, I was like, yeah, that's great. Saratobi is a great character. You've got Enma on there. The Sound Ninja battle where he fights Orochimaru. It's a great scene. So yeah, happy with that. Shazam from Tweeterhead, and this is all paid up and done as well. Just waiting for him to ship, which I think is pretty soon. I've seen factory pictures of him, so he's not far off. It looks pretty good. I'm hoping in hand it's going to look a lot better. I think the face sculpt's probably the weakest part, but Tweeterhead do fantastic paint. The Green Lantern review, go check that out. They just nail these classic looking paints. So hopefully they'll do it here with Shazam. Silver Surfer from Sideshow. We won't get into it too much, but this is probably going to be my last Sideshow order because of the reward point thing. Just really pissed me off, and prices getting so high. So Silver Surfer might be the swan song. I hope they nail it. It's a pretty simple piece. The Nova exclusive is fantastic. I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't got a lot of room for Marvel, but I'll definitely make room for Surfer. Tiga, Ultraman Tiga, so the Ultimate Article Kamen Rider pieces I showed you earlier. This is they're moving into Ultraman. I've got no idea where I'm going to put it, but it's paid for, it's done, so I'll just let it get to me, but they've added music and sound effects. I'm such a whore for a cheap gimmick, and it always gets me. Sarge Ventress from the Mythos line from Sideshow. This is actually with a local retailer. I think I owe like 75 quid on it. Pictures come out, it looks pretty good, not perfect. I'm still going to get it and review it and see what it's like in hand. I haven't really got the room for it, but it will go amongst the Star Wars stuff somewhere. And then last but not least is just, I think this is my latest pre-order, which is First Figures War from Darksiders. 1/6 scale, but still a massive 21 inches tall. First Figures have done a fantastic job on it. I wasn't happy with the pricing. First Figures have recently changed, well, I think they changed last year, but it's been so long that I've pre-ordered from. This guy was $580, but to me it was $707 because they now charge you your import fees on top, which means I'll probably not order from First Figures after this guy. I'm looking forward to Death from Darksiders as well, but after that I think I'll probably be done, unless they come out with something which is just like a dream license. But especially like the last two First Figures pieces I picked up on the secondary market for way less than retail. Alucard and Snake, both exclusives. Both I must have saved 150 quid on each of them, which is a massive saving. The only reason I ordered War straight from First Figures, I had $400 left in reward points, so it's cost me like $270 or something with shipping. But there you go, guys. So I think that's another about 16 pieces. Lots to come next year. Shall we see if they all make it for next year? I've got a feeling most will. All these are pretty much due to ship within the first 6 months of next year. So there's either going to be big changes to the collection or a big sale at some point. But there you go, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. It's a long video, but you know, it's once in a blue moon I do this. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a fantastic new year, as best of a new year you can have in these troubling times. And thanks for the support. Thanks to everyone who's commented. Thanks for anyone who's subbed. I will keep doing this. I will keep updating. Whether people are watching or not, we just keep going. But yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you all soon.